Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to solo the general, and this is going to be to get your superior box. Now, the superior boxes are worth doing every 3 hours. These are better than a daily box from most bosses, and they're only on a 3-hour reset rather than the 24-hour normal. So, general is actually pretty easy to solo. It requires a little bit of patience, some technique, but other than that, you can solo him in a couple minutes. And you will just want to open up with some of your biggest abilities, pop your buffs, and then you just start going at him. Now, the reason why you want the general so bad is because those superior boxes actually have a higher chance to be a max roll. For example, like the AP gloves or your AP weapon has a much higher chance to be a 313 roll, which is considered a god roll. And he also drops fragments for crafting, which can give you some pretty profitable blues if you have the recipe. So with the general, he's going to do these ground attacks, and he's going to throw the shock waves, and at 70% and 30%, he's going to stun you. And you're just going to have to spam the bumpers. Once the bar fills up, you just want to move all the way to the right or the left of those guys because they will charge in increments. I go right because the right side charges later. And now you have two options here. You can either AoE the ads down, or you can just kite them around and not die. I just kind of go with the flow. Sometimes I AoE them down, sometimes I kite. It really depends on how they play out, but their attacks are really slow. Like you can see here, you just roll out of the way of them. They have probably about a 1.5 second animation, and like right here, they're all lined up for me, so I'll actually hit him and the ads real quick and throw out my frozen orb, but there's not too many times that they actually line up like that, so I'll just kite him around and he'll do the leap. You either want to teleport, roll, do whatever class, your class ability is to get out of the way. And just to show you, if one of those abilities do hit you, they do take a good bit of damage. I have a lot of defense pieces and still took almost 50% of my HP away. I do approach these with the Her Body Tribe potions. In my opinion, they're the best bang for the buck. They're only 9,000 gold apiece. They are tier 2 rejuvenation potions. They heal 3,600 HP over 10 seconds. They are mandatory in my eyes. I buy about 80 of them a time and keep them on me for everything. And okay, so here's the yellow stun again. It's 30%. Spam the buttons, and then this time you'll see they're staggered. Do whatever side you're closest to because they charge staggered now instead of in the the left and the right. They're all staggered, so you can get screwed. And if they do hit you while they're doing that, you'll go into another stun where you have to spam your bumpers, but the boss is no longer stagnant, so he can charge you and everything while you're stunned by those guys. So if you do get hit by those and you're soloing, it's almost a guaranteed death, to be honest. So it's not, as you can see, it's not too hard. It's just a lot of patience and knowing when to dodge and taking opportunity to laser him down. And if you end up killing the boss while ads are still up, that's fine. I honestly just claim my box, and if there's a blue on the ground, that means he dropped one of his crafting materials. I'll run up and loot him and then roll out of the way. If there is no blue on the ground, I just run and go to Her Body Champion, to be honest. There's nothing on the ground worth looting if there's no blue, and the box is automatically put in your inventory. So that's pretty much all. You'll see in this next attack he actually goes down. I got one of the crafting materials, got my box, 140,000 experience, and thank you.